Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we are going to talk about blood-brain barrier. What is blood-brain barrier? Blood-brain barrier is a barrier between the tissue space of the nervous system and the capillary and the nervous system. Okay, this is a neuroprotective technique of the nervous system because it prevents the entry of the pathogen, toxic, virus, bacteria from the blood capillary to the nervous tissue. Okay, in 1882, a scientist named as Paul Ehrlich. Paul Ehrlich was a scientist in 1882. He injected blue dye. He inject blue dye to the body of the bird. This is after the injection of the blue dye, he observed that all the tissue of the bird colored with blue dye, but the brain, spinal cord, and the peripheral nerves do not colored. This proves that there is a barrier between the nervous system and the blood capillary. Okay, so that barrier is called blood-brain barrier. As we know that there are three types of capillary: sinusoidal capillary, penetrated capillary, and continuous capillary. What is sinusoidal capillary? Sinusoidal capillary are those capillary. Suppose this is a capillary part. Those capillary which have enter endothelial pore. This is endothelial cell number 1. This is endothelial cell number 2 and 3. This is the enter endothelial cell pore. Okay, so that capillary is called sinusoidal capillary. But penetrated capillary are those capillary which have enter endothelial penetration. This is the endothelial cell. This capillary do not have pores, enter endothelial pores, but this capillary have penetration. What is penetration? The endothelial cell have a specific channel for the transport of material from the blood capillary to the tissue space and from the tissue space to the blood capillary. This channel is called penetration. So this capillary is called penetrated capillary. These two are the capillary which is found in all the body organ, all the body tissue except the brain, spinal cord, and the peripheral nerves. As we know that every body tissue, every body cell require nutrition. So this is a blood capillary. The blood contain glucose, vitamin, carb, protein, amino acid, and there are the tissue. This is the kidney. This is the kidney tissue or the stomach tissue. So nutrients, carbohydrate, amino acid, vitamins is go out, oxygen to the tissue space, and the waste product enter to the blood capillary through this channel. Okay, so sinusoidal capillary have enter endothelial gap. This is the cell number this is cell number 1. Cell number 2 have a specific channel which is called endothelial pore, and this is the same function. So sinusoidal capillary and penetrated capillary are the capillary which is present all over the body except the nervous system. But this is the continuous capillary. What is mean by continuous capillary? Continuous capillary are the capillary which have a continuous protection. This capillary do not have enter endothelial pores because enter into endothelial cell, enter endothelial pores as a pale here. This is a protein. This is a tight junction. Endothelial pore is filled by a tight junction. This is a specific protein, so there is no a pore. This capillary also miss the penetration, so this is a continuous capillary. This is the capillary of the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. A question is arise here: if this capillary do not have penetration or the enter endothelial pores, then there are present neuron. By what way this capillary give nutrition to the neuron and take up waste product from the neuron? So there present is a specific mechanism. Okay. Look at this one. This is the blood capillary lumen. This is the blood capillary lumen. These are the endothelial cell. 1, 2, 3, 4. These endothelial cells are combined together by a tight junction. This is a specific types of protein. This is a tight junction. Okay. This is the basement membrane. This is the basement membrane which cover the blood capillary. These are the astrocyte. What is astrocyte? This is a BBB. Blood-brain barrier made from the astrocyte. This is the astrocyte. Number 2, astrocyte, basement membrane, tight junction. Blood-brain barrier. This is the cut section of the blood vessel. So this is the blood-brain barrier. Blood-brain barrier consists of the end feet of the astrocyte. This is the end feet. This is the ending point of the astrocyte cell. This is the astrocyte. This is the ending point. Okay. So this is the end feet of the astrocyte cell. This is the basement membrane, yellow color, and this is the tight junction. These three components combine together and make a protective mechanism, which is called blood-brain barrier. So look at this one diagram. This is a astrocyte. Astrocyte are the cell, and this is the supporting cell of the central nervous system, which protect the neuron from the toxin, pathogen, and the blood capillary. This is the blood capillary. This blood capillary, this is the basement membrane of the blood capillary. This is the lumen of the blood capillary. These are the astrocyte end feet, such as these. These are the astrocyte end feet. So they produce a blood-brain barrier. The main function of the blood-brain barrier, this is to not allow the entry of the toxic substance to the tissue space. There are present many neuron. Okay. So this is the end feet. But the nutrition, this is the neuron. Astrocyte combine together neuron and the blood vessel, blood capillary. So nutrition from the blood vessel is received by the astrocyte and then give to the neuron. Okay. This is the nutritional mechanism of the neuron of the central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. There, the nutrition mechanism of the other body part is this one and this one, but the nutrition mechanism of the nervous system is mainly provided by the astrocyte. What is the transport system of the astrocyte? This is the nutritional mechanism. This is the transport system of the astrocyte. The main role performed by and the blood-brain barrier by the astrocyte and the tight junction. What is tight junction? These are the tight junction. This is the blood inside and this is the extracellular space. Okay, this is the tissue space. Astrocyte tight junction is a specific types of protein which is produced by the astrocyte and close this pore. There is a pores. So this pore is closed by a specific type of protein, the tight junction. Okay. What is the transport of astrocyte? What is the nutrition mechanism of the neuron? Number 1, diffusion. Diffusion is a process of the movement of a molecule from a high concentration to a low concentration. So there is no pores in the these are the endothelial cell. There is no pores in the endothelial cell. There is no penetration, no endothelial interendothelial pores. Okay. So the transport of the material occur from the blood capillary to the neuron. As we know that neuron is also a cell and need nutrition. So this transport occur in a unique way other than the other body part. Okay. Diffusion. One case is the diffusion. Some substance is enter into the neuron cell, reach to the neuron cell by diffusion. Some substance enter into the endothelial cell. This is the endothelial cell by the diffusion, and then these substance enter into the end pit of the astrocyte. This is the end pit of the astrocyte, and then go toward the cell body of the astrocyte, and then this substance go to the neuron. This is the neuron. So this is the one way of the nutrition mechanism. Another way of the nutrition mechanism of the neuron is the protein carrier. This is a protein on the cell membrane of the endothelial cell. So this is some nutritional component, nutritional component for the neuron. So this component is taken by a protein, and then protein is moved to this surface of the membrane and thrown this component. So this substance is get by the astrocyte and give to the neuron cell. So this is a protein carrier mechanism. Another mechanism is the receptor. Endothelial cell have a specific types of receptor. This receptor combine together with suppose this is a carbohydrate, amino acid, protein, lipid, etc. So this receptor combine together to this substance and enter into the cytoplasm of the cell, and then by this is the exocytosis. This is the endocytosis. By endocytosis it enter into the cell. By the exocytosis, this is a receptor which thrown this substance toward the extracellular space, and then this substance is taken by the astrocyte and give to the neuron. So in this way neuron cell are get nutrition from the blood capillary. So this is the transport system of astrocyte which give nutrition from the blood capillary to the neuron. So this is there is a barrier. There come a specific substance which need by the neuron, but in the blood, this is a blood, as you know, in the blood there are present urea, ammonium ion, some pathogen, virus. So this pathogen, this virus, this toxic substance cannot enter because there is no penetration, there is no enter endothelial pore, but for the transport of the important substance is taken by a special mechanism, some by diffusion, some by protein carrier, some by the receptor. So for the transport of the pathogen there is no mechanism, only there is mechanism for the transport of the nutrition. Okay, so this is the neuroprotective mechanism. The main role which is performed in the blood-brain barrier is astrocyte, because astrocyte produce protein which form here tight junction and prevent the entry of the pathogen from the blood to the tissue space. Another rule astrocyte performed by astrocyte give a mechanical support to the blood vessel and the neuron. Another function of the astrocyte is the astrocyte get a substance, nutritional substance, and give to the neuron. So this is the blood-brain barrier